Senator Billy Lawless.
Thank you, Cathaoirleach. Firstly, I would like to express my own deepest sympathies to the Cosgrave family and the death of their father and their former Taoiseach, Liam Cosgrave. He did a great service in his time as Taoiseach, which was a very difficult time politically in this country. And at his funeral on Saturday, he was described by Monsignor John Wilson as a man who loved his family, his faith and his country. A fitting tribute to a man who dedicated his life to all three. May he rest in peace. Cathaoirleach, before I start on my own presentation, I just want the sugar tax. There was a sugar tax introduced in Chicago a few months back, and it's causing ferocious controversy altogether. It's going to be rescinded either today or tomorrow, and probably the President of Cook County will probably lose her seat over it. So I hope the same thing isn't coming before us here, but I was shocked myself actually. She put a penny per ounce and is going to bring in over 200 million into Cook County, which Chicago is part of. So just to warn people that it's an issue out there. But unfortunately, of course, as in everything in the States, both Coca-Cola and Pepsi launched a massive multi-million-dollar campaign against it, and actually told her that, and publicly stated that they'll put an financial opponent against her in the primary next March. So it just shows you the politics in the United States. But Cathaoirleach, last weekend I met with an old friend who was an optometrist in private practice. He used to row together many, many years ago. And we got talking about his profession. I was actually shocked by the figures he told me around the waiting list for eye procedures in this country. At the end of August this year, almost 12,500 people were waiting for inpatient eye procedures. This is the highest waiting list of any medical speciality. More than 3,000 of these people are waiting over a year, and 800 are waiting more than 12 to 18 months. A further 38,000 are on an outpatient waiting list, waiting to receive appointments. This 38,000 has gone up from 32,000 at the end of 2016, almost a 20% increase in the 8 to 12 months. Hospital eye departments cannot meet patients' ever-growing demands, and these crisis-level delays are compromising their health. The problem can be tackled effectively if the community and hospital-based services work much closely together, with routine care provided in the community and only specialist or complex cases referred to hospital eye departments. In the UK and across Europe, there has been an increasing move towards community-based eye care, and this is where Ireland needs to go. It is estimated that 32 million can be saved while giving a better and quicker service. It is 50% less expensive, yes, 50% less expensive to treat patients via the local optometrist than through the hospital system. There are 600 optometrists across the country who are highly skilled, trained and have the necessary equipment and are available to solve the problem. The Association of Optometrists estimates that savings of 32.3 million can be made, including children's eye care 7.2 million, glaucoma 19 million, triage 4 million and red eye 2 million. An optometrist examination costing an average of €45, but an outpatient department or community clinic is estimated to cost double this, over €100 plus associated costs with travel and parking, etc. There is also a high level of patient non-attendance, which puts a cost on the hospital services. There are 3 areas where the optometrist can immediately reduce waiting times and save the state a considerable amount of money, especially in the day we're talking, in budget day: the paediatric list, the cataract list, and the review of stable patients post-treatment. This will be particularly relevant in the case of glaucoma and macular degeneration. It's very frustrating to hear about the difficulties people are having while waiting lists growing and people suffering needlessly. The situation could be hugely improved by immediate discussion between the Association of Optometrists and the Health Service.
I hate to tell you, Senator, but you're well into injuries.
I know, Leader, and I'm finished. Leader, I am calling to the Minister of Health to ask the Health Service Executive into discussions with the Association of Optometrists as a matter of priority. Thank you.
Thank you, Senator.